Well, one beautiful people, Shea Butter here. And as some of you guys know, I recently moved to Thailand. And one of the things that has been hard to find here is aluminum free and zirconium free, particularly deodorant, right? And also natural body butters. Now, you can find like natural oils and stuff like that, like your pure coconut oils, your jojoba oils, rose hip oil, stuff like that, and maybe like pure shea butter. But as far as like a complete product that has like all your favorite oils and stuff like that, or just natural body products for my skin type especially, has been really hard. Also, you have to be very careful because of a lot of times the products here has like skin lightening properties, even the deodorants, y'all. And it's been so hard for me to find aluminum free deodorant. And if you are anything like me, you like to look at your ingredients and research, the properties and what it can do to your body and all of that. And if you know anything about aluminum and stuff like zirconium, it can cause like headaches, ulcers, chronic illnesses, and I can go on and on with a list of things that it can cause. So for the past few years, I've stayed away from like aluminum products, and I used to use a product like Arm & Hammer for my deodorants and stuff like that back in the US. Here in Thailand, I recently found out that you can order it online, but I found that out after the fact of deciding to just make my own so that I know everything that's going on in my products. Plus, just for the fun of it, to give myself a project. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm making my own body butter. And stick around for part 2 because I'm going to also be showing you how I'm making my own natural deodorant. All right. So with me right here, I have some shea butter that I already scooped out. It's about maybe a cup or so. You don't need this much. And y'all, I'm Jamaican, so I don't really do the whole measurement thing to the T, but I'm trying today. I have my measuring cups here, so I'm going to try. So I have some 100% unrefined shea butter here, and I'm going to go ahead and use the double boiling method to melt this. Okay, I'm going to put it on top, and I'm going to show you guys that in a second. And then to this, I'll be adding some pure jojoba oil. I got this in Thailand. That's a benefit though with living in this region. Everything is so much more affordable here and it's easily accessible. So like I said before, the single ingredient. So I'm adding the jojoba oil. The reason why I'm using jojoba oil is because of its property. It naturally mimics your skin like sebum. It's good for most skin type. It has a lot of good properties. It hydrates the skin, balances oil production, and it has so many great benefits. I'm also going to be using some castor oil. If you know anything about castor oil, it's antifungal. It moisturizes the skin as well. It's good for like hair growth, lashes, eyebrows, all the good stuff. So I'm making a product that my entire family can use that's also safe for baby boy, that we can use on our face and everything. And I'm also using rose hip oil. So I'm literally using only these 4 ingredients for my body butter. Again, stick around for the deodorant part 2 video. Okay, so let's go ahead and melt this and add all our ingredients together. Okay, so I have my water going. As I said before, I'm using the double boiling method, whereas the water is boiling below and you just put the shea butter on top and that's going to melt. And as that melts, then I'm going to add my oils. So I pretty much use 15 milliliters, which is about 1 tablespoon of rosehip oil, 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil, and about 10 drops of the castor oil. Feel free to use a little bit more than that or less, whichever you prefer, but that's the measurements that I'll be using. And now that it's all melted, we're just going to pour that into a container. Now I did buy some cosmetic grade like containers, but I have not gotten them yet. I bought it online from Lazada here in Thailand. No, actually I did get them. They gave me these big containers and I thought I ordered small cosmetic grade containers. So I don't know what happened there, but I'll have to order some more. But there you have it. I'm gonna actually sit this in the refrigerator for a second. And look at that, y'all, my very own body butter. This was very simple. It was quick. It did not take a lot of time. And now you have a product that works, or me, right? I have a product that works well for my skin, for my entire family's skin. And also Shea Butter, you guys, acts as a natural sunscreen. So especially living here in Thailand where it's really hot and the sun is just out there, right? We can use the Shea Butter as a natural sunscreen. 4 simple ingredients and we have a toxin-free skin product. All right, beautiful people, welcome back to part 2, where I'm going to be showing you how I'm making my own natural deodorant, okay? Aluminum-free, alcohol-free, zirconium-free. And if you watched part 1, you know that since moving to Thailand, it's been really hard for me to find aluminum-free deodorant and whitening-free deodorant for some reason. I can, order it online, but it's going to take a while. And I just want to make my own. Okay. So I'm showing you how I'm making my own today with about 4 simple ingredients. Okay. So I have my shea butter here. I'm going to use the double boiling method to melt this down and add the rest of my products. So let's go. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be adding to that about 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, which is about 15 milliliters. I actually have milliliter measurements here, so I'm using that. I'm also using baking soda because, as we all know, baking soda has odor properties, right? It helps to remove odor and block odor. So we're using about 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Yes, it's in Thai. Google Translate, my friend, Google Translate, okay? We're also using arrowroot powder. Now, some people may be sensitive to the baking soda because it may cause itching and stuff like that. If that's you, you can just use arrowroot powder instead. Arrowroot is kind of like cassava, sweet potato root, something like that. You can get it online or maybe at a local store. So we're using about 1 tablespoon of this as well. You can use either or. You don't need to use both for the deodorant, okay? You can just use either or. And we're also going to be using a scent. So I'm using a natural peppermint flavor. You can use orange, rose, whatever. Oh, I'm also using tea tree. I still have it downstairs. I don't have it here. I'm going to go get that in a second. And tea tree, because y'all, tea tree is a staple in our home. Tea tree is antifungal and it can help with like acne and detox and all the things. Tea tree is like, go get you some tea tree. So we're using tea tree and peppermint oil, and that's it. Now for the deodorant, we have our shea butter melted. I'm using about 5 milliliters of baking soda, not too much. This is equivalent to about 1 teaspoon. I'll just be sure to put the measurements on the screen. I'm using 15 milliliters of arrowroot powder. A couple drops of my peppermint oil. 1, 2, 3. Not that much. That's good. Also using some pure tea tree oil, 100% tea tree oil. 1, 2. A couple drops. Don't ask me how many that was. Then I'm using about 15 milliliters of coconut oil. We're just going to stir that all together. Now you can also add bentonite clay as well as beeswax to help with that absorption and all of that, but I'm just using these ingredients today. I did order some more deodorant containers. I'm actually reusing another aluminum-free deodorant that I had, but I did not get it in time. But anyway, let's pour. And there you have it, y'all. My very own toxin-free, aluminum-free, zirconium-free, alcohol-free deodorant. So simple ingredients. I think it was only like 4 or so ingredients. Very simple to make. And you know what's in your product. You know what's going on your skin, and you know what's going in your pores. Because the truth is, when it comes to deodorants and skin products, it actually seeps into the pores, okay? It's not just sticking to the surface. It actually seeps into the pores. So that's why it's so important to be mindful of what we're actually putting on our skin. Even things like bug repellent, mosquito repellent, we have been using and making our own for the past like year. But really quickly, you can just use some pure citronella oil or even some peppermint oil, add that with some pure coconut oil and water, and that's it. That's literally it. You have mosquito repellent and it works like when we spray that thing, like no insects, no mosquitoes come even close to us, okay? No need going out there buying these expensive mosquito and bug repellent. Just get you some citronella oil and some peppermint oil or some lemongrass oil, put it all together with some coconut oil and water, and there you go, boom. By the way, this time around I made only one batch. I'm still waiting on my other deodorant containers to come. I ordered it online from Lazada, but I wanted to make at least one batch because we're heading to Malaysia and I really, really wanted it before we leave. And then I'll make another batch for the hubby. So for the containers, you can easily get that. Depends on where you live. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it. I got mine. I'm getting the rest of mine from Lazada, which is an online marketplace here in Thailand. You can get literally everything on there. Natural oils, shea butters, all the good stuff. I'll be sure to leave a link to my Amazon store where you can get all the natural oils and containers and all of those things. Anyway, you guys, if you liked today's episode, be sure to hit that subscription button and the notification bell as well. That way, whenever I share another lifestyle video, lifestyle content, you will be the first to know, okay? By the way, let me know in the comments below if you will be trying this recipe, if you plan on making your own skin products, okay? Again, it's your girl Shea Butter. It was an absolute pleasure. Let's continue to get well together, and I'll see you guys later. Be blessed. Bye.